We got the man of the weekend, John Douma, back here on the program. Who's coming off a huge win over Mike Kimbel this past weekend. Actually, I should say on Friday at Bellator 215. John, what's going on, man? How are you?
Nothing much. Just got home from work. Back to reality now.
Yeah, no, I bet. Kind of like a Clark Kent thing. You have a big win like this, and then you got to go back and back to work. First off, congratulations on the win. Was this how you were expecting this fight to play out? I knew you thought you could finish him, but did you expect it that quickly?
Not that quickly. No. I knew I was going to finish him, but I thought it was going to be like, second or third round. I thought I was going to have to wear on him more, but came in the first, and I took it. I'm not going to complain about that.
For sure. How much did you feed off the crowd in this fight? Because, it's a short drive for you. For him, it's a little bit further. But did that play a role in this fight at all? Just kind of, getting to fight at the Mohegan Sun?
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even hear the crowd. I couldn't even hear my own walkout music walking out. Like, I was like so focused this time and just going in and thinking about what I had to do that, like, once it became time to flip that switch, I just, the whole crowd and everything kind of shut off for me, which was nice.
Anything about him surprise you in the fight?
Surprised that he took me down. I didn't think, I think he wanted to strike with me. I thought he wanted to strike with me the whole time. But, he got that first takedown and, we got back up and then he started going right again for the wrestling, which, I wasn't really too upset about. So, we went back to the ground and that's where I ended it.
So they raise your hand, you get the victory. How do you celebrate after a win like that? It must have been pretty good.
Yeah, it was great. I had so everybody I grew up with from New Jersey was up there, all my friends from Rhode Island. So it was nice. It was just like a big reunion for me afterwards. Hung out in the casino. So it was fun.
I know you can't really tell this, but, during the face-offs, during the weigh-ins, all that stuff, do you feel like he underestimated you at all in this fight? Because, again, everyone was talking about him and his big win heading into this fight, kind of writing you off a little bit. Do you feel like he underestimated you?
Honestly, I don't think he did. I think he kind of had respect for me. He knew what he was in for. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe he did, but maybe I'm wrong. But man,
I'm sure your friends, did they win a lot of money on you?
Yeah. One of my buddies from New Jersey is him and his dad put a lot of money down on me, and they were real happy after I won that one.
I bet. Now, did they take you out for dinner? Because that's really what should happen if you.
No, well, he got we went to the bar after, and he got VIP and everything. So
well, there you go. Look at you, man, living it up. That's good. What about the feedback from the fans? I'm sure social media was erupting. I mean, that was circulating everywhere. And to be honest, the card itself, I mean, kind of a disappointment with the main event. So I'm sure your win was heightened even more just because it was one of the few positive things on the card.
Yeah. The feedback's been nothing but great. I expected at least somebody to hate me online or something, but everybody's been pretty cool. Everybody's people had a lot of respect for for how I did it and how I went out there and finished a triangle on technique, and it's been pretty cool.
Has there been like a big jump in followers or interactions and things like that after the win? Yeah. What type of numbers are you looking at here? It seems pretty good.
I got added 500 followers that day. My phone's been blowing up since, so I gotta shut it off all the time now, or else you get too into it.
Yeah, no, for sure. That wastes a lot of time. What about Bellator? Did they say anything to you after? Because I'm sure a big win like this is one thing I kind of shake my head at Bellator sometimes. Like when you get a win like this, ride the wave, man. Like hopefully they spoke to you and they're like, hey, we want you back.
Yeah, they've been nothing but good. They actually invited me to the MVP Daily card. He got me tickets. The matchmaker over there, he came up. He made sure we were comfortable and everything. Shook his hand, and we've been in talks about stuff. Nothing's official yet, but things are looking good.
That's excellent. Yeah, because I was going to say your options are probably pretty good right now. Because even if Bellator doesn't come back, there's CES. There's other options for you. Just being where you live. So I mean, it's good to be in the John Douma business right now. Am I right?
Yeah. Business is good right now.
Anyone you would like to fight next? You don't strike me as a guy who's going to talk a lot of trash. But do you have your eye on anyone in the division at all?
Not really. I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself with I'm not saying that I don't want to, I obviously want to take guys that are really going to challenge me, but, I'm just trying to, take take it fight by fight and see. You know, I got to look through the Bellator roster and see who's around, see who's doing what, and then, you know, I'm sure I'll let you know about it as soon as I find
exactly.
something.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Ideal time when you'd like to return, because it seemed like you didn't really take much damage in the fight.
No, well, I messed my back up a little bit on that slam, so I got an X-ray this morning, so we're waiting to hear back from that. You know, so
you're waiting to hear back on the back, pun intended,
yeah,
right? So,
yeah, right. So yeah, that's going to determine a lot. But you know, in a perfect world, maybe like early summer. But you know, whenever I feel like it, if I do a fight camp and I don't feel like fighting, it's going to be bad. So whenever I get my motivation back up, which usually is pretty quick, it should be in like midsummer, like by the springtime, I'll be itching to get back in there.
So what was it like walking into work? I'm sure everyone saw the fight. Like take me to that moment. That must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool. You know, just people you don't expect to watch, or you don't expect to see, like, hey, I saw you on TV the other night. Like, what a so you know, that was cool. Just
and all that. Yeah, no, for sure. Last question before I let you go. I know you had to cut weight, obviously, to, you know, make the limit and everything like that. What was the first cheat meal you had after the fight? Because that must have tasted even better after a big win like that.
Oh, we went down to Frank Pepe's Pizza in the casino. I had dinner with my coaches and my girlfriend and another friend, and at the end of the night, I went to Ben and Jerry's. So that's like my two things. I crave pizza and ice cream the most during fight camp. So that was there at the casino.
Well, it was a great win, and we're excited to see what's next, John. Again, congratulations, and appreciate the time for the interview. I know you had to get back to work, so thanks for doing this. Just remind people, again, we can add to those followers here. Where can people find you on social media? And if you got anyone else to thank, man, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at John Douma, Twitter, John Douma 145. Shout out to my sponsors, Training Mask, Hayabusa, Claygo's Beverage Company, and Diamond MMA. And, you know, just big shout out to everybody that helped me throughout this camp, everybody at Triforce, everybody at Lozon's, all my coaches. That's it.